All right, hey everybody, Tyler McAllister here, at least until I get nerfed. And today we are talking about these Demogorgon add-ons that were recently covered in Scott's video. If you haven't seen Scott's video, I'll link it down below. But he basically said that the Demogorgon's the new Wraith, which means we have to run these. Well, we don't have to, but you're going to have a much more fun experience if you run these particular add-ons, which are Barb's Glasses and the Black Heart. What these both do is they both just basically make your shred cool down a lot faster. So, and that goes for when you're breaking a pallet as well. So it makes the cooldown for shredding a pallet slower. That's what I think that's what Blackheart does. And then I believe Barb's Glasses just make your shred cool down a lot slower. So I went ahead and I decided to play 2 random matches off stream and just wanted to see how well they would work. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at those now. So here we go. Okay, so here we are. Let it be known that it was not my decision to get put onto the Stranger Things map. It just, we kind of ended up there. So anyways, as you can see, I'm playing Demo. I'm playing Sloppy Butcher, Thanatophobia, Corrupt Intervention, and Discordance. I run Corrupt Intervention because I feel like I need some setup time for my portals, but I think I hardly end up using them in this match and the next one, but we'll see. So as you can see, those white gens are blocked by Corrupt Intervention, and I am now just trying to... I'm not sure what happened here. That person dropped a pallet for some reason. I come over here to check that out because I thought it was some kind of other noise notification, but I didn't see anything that it could be. I was really rather confused at the beginning of this match. Here you can see instantly how fast the cooldown of breaking the pallets is now with these add-ons on. So I'm just kind of venturing the map at this point, trying to find a survivor to pick on. That, and I want to see how effective it is with when you're in chase and you manage to hit the shred action. Okay, so I can hear this gen being worked on. I've got a portal over here. I don't see nothing. There's no one around as far as I can tell. So I go ahead and portal. Now I'm here. We're going to have another look around. Try to see if we can find anything helpful. Or at least a survivor. This is, I'm not really partial to this map, if I'm being honest. I'm not a big fan of playing on it. There we go, laying down the portal again. I'm going to go ahead and port back to the original portal because they'll know that that one's open at the very least now. I port up, bam. I have trails near me. So as you can see, the shred cooldown with the glasses seems to be working very well for me here. And I may have these reversed, by the way, so if I'm speaking incorrectly the whole video, you don't have to notify me, I'll know later. Well, you can drop a comment and tell me, I suppose. That wouldn't hurt nothing. Okay, so this Cheryl, I don't know if she's new to the game. She doesn't feel like it, but she makes a pretty critical mistake here. I don't know if she just couldn't hit spacebar or what the haps was there, but it's whatever. We got it down, so I'm happy with that. Now this is, keep in mind, this is not the build I want to run on the Demogorgon. This is what I have right now because we are prestiging the big demo dog. And these are unfortunately the perks that we got. Now I don't know how I managed to miss this person here. Oh, I just saw them go out the door right there. Wait, did I? No, I'm having illusions, I guess. Anyways, they just broke a totem in there, so I assumed they were still around, but... And I'm going to proxy here for a little bit just because I know someone's in the area. Plus, I want to break this gen, obviously. I thought someone was in there. No one was in there. This person must have just snuck away without me knowing. So I go ahead and lay a portal down by this gen. I'm going to go ahead and use the portals to traverse a bit of the map once again. Unfortunately, find nothing over here. This map is honestly a whole lot of just me searching around, and honestly I feel bad for these Cheryls because they do get pretty tunneled in this match, but it's because I couldn't find anyone else. There's a Jake. Jake takes some of the aggro off of the Cheryl. I'm going to go for him. And I don't remember what ends up happening. I think he loses me somehow, or yeah, no. He jukes me out of my socks right there. Yeah, because I think he went left, and I ended up going right. So now I see that my portal's being fucked with. Gonna go ahead and start making my way over there. I hear the Cheryl, and I'm like, okay. They can break that portal. I have a target now. She ran right into me. So I'm also assuming that maybe... Well, no, I guess Decisive would have been up by then. But, you know, I just tend to assume when injured survivors hang around after they've been unhooked that they have Decisive or something of the like. So once again, I go looking around. I'm going to start placing portals again, I believe. Yeah, I'm trying to place one here. I get it. I'm going to walk back over here because it sounds like she's starting to kill herself. But maybe she just missed a skill check, which is entirely possible too. I see the other Cheryl here. And she knows it. She starts running. I'm going to go ahead and try to use my shred here, I think. No. We're going to catch up with her. Oh, now we do. And we get juked. Clean out of our socks. So now we're going to follow the Cheryl this way. I assume she's going to be going for that godly pallet there, but she doesn't. She drops that. I hit her on the way out. This is a strat that generally is going to work a lot of the time for you. And it would be beneficial to you to use it to your advantage when they drop pallets like that. Okay, so here we're in a good area. I'm going to go ahead and bait. I bait a little bit too hard, and I think she starts to get away here. Oh, no. I get her. Yeah, so you want to just bait them to take that fall, because while they're falling, they can't move at all. And that gives you time to at least catch up with them. So we throw up on the hook. Yaddy blah blah. I hear crows going off in the distance, so I assume someone is around. The mice here confused me. I mistook it for someone's breathing, which was not. I see the unhook, so I'm going to start making my way back there because I've got no other information to go off of right now. I can hear the Cheryl, and I'm hoping it's the other Cheryl. It is not. And I missed that. And she dropped that. And she ran out here when she actually had a pretty powerful runaround spot right there. And there you can see the shred in action. Which honestly, it's really useful. It's really nice. I think it works really well. And I enjoy the cooldown a lot more. But I also just, now I simply cannot imagine playing demo any other way. So I come across some blood trails here along with some scratch marks. And I'm like, okay, someone's here. He gets a great pallet stun off there. I'm going to go ahead and break the pallet. We're going to follow. We get him down with the shred as well. I'm going to check this room. Okay. I saw nothing. So I'm going to pick up and hook the Jake now. Yeah, I go for the hook here in the hallway simply because they're closer. And I feel like, you know, if she got unhooked like she did there, I wouldn't be too far off. Now, I, once again, am wanting to go for the other Cheryl. I want to go for Lisa here. And I'm just following one of the blood trails because that's all I have. And unfortunately, we get the same exact Cheryl. So she drops that. You can see me start to charge my power quite a few times during this game. And then I just kind of realized that it's not worth it. Yeah, these people obviously don't know how to play these pallets. And honestly, these are pallets where I kind of think that you shouldn't try to drop and hang around this pallet. You should drop this pallet and hopefully stun the killer on your way out of that pallet. In my opinion, anyways. I don't try to run around those pallets. I think it's a bad idea. Okay, so we've eliminated a Cheryl from the match. We know this now, and I find blood trails, so I think, oh, I found the other Cheryl. She actually runs me for quite a bit here. She runs me all around the map. And she's dropping pallets behind her, obviously. And finally, we get her here. At this great pallet. Now, here's why I say you need to drop these pallets and then get the fuck out of there. Like, where she dropped this pallet, she's in such a disadvantageous position right now that she really has no way out. So she's going to try to fake across over and over, but I'm going to shut that down almost as immediately as it starts. So these pallets are volatile. Like, if you're going to use it, you better use it right, because otherwise you're just going to get downed anyways. So now, both the Cheryls are out the game. It's just the Nia and the Jake left, and I believe this becomes just a game of peekaboo after a while. Like, I'd go around, I would see a generator would work on it, they would leave and be like, hee hee ha ha, hee hee ha ha. And I would check the area. Portal. Check the area. Excuse me, and this is just kind of how the match goes for a while. Till eventually, I'm trying to remember what exactly ends up happening here. I see the Nia cross the hallway here. She sees me, obviously. She starts booking it. She's running now. I barely missed that, but she doesn't take the jump there like she should. And so I get the hit because of the cooldown. Okay, so she's running this way. Pallet break once again allows me to almost enter the chase almost instantly. She had I don't remember what the add-on is, but it basically you use your med kit and it allows you to take a hit. I find Hatch there. Okay, now funny thing of note here. She's gonna play around the lockers in this next room. Up here. Oh wait, no. I guess we're not quite there yet. We're getting there. Yeah, this Nia's just trying to drop as many pallets as she possibly can right now. And she's running out because the Cheryl's used a lot to begin with. So this is where she starts playing the locker game. Okay, so I'm not sure what's happening here or what's canceling my animations. But I'm glad I managed to get the hit there. Because that was getting fucking frustrating. So I can see that the Jake has scratch marks here. Now what he has done, he has head on. So he's ran into the other room. And he's going to try to stun save the Nia here. I start checking lockers off the bat, which should have been his cue to get the hell out. He didn't stun me there, which I admire him for. But you got to understand that I'm going to put 2 and 2 together here pretty soon. So I'm looking all around because I know he's in here. He came in here, I know that. And he wouldn't have exited so quickly without leaving scratch marks too. So I'm checking. I'm going to go ahead and check this locker. And surely enough, sorry, it pays off. He's in the locker. We get the kill. So this was a decently easy match using these add-ons. I'm going to show you a much more difficult one next. But yeah, we get the kills here. Nia goes up on the hook. And this match was nice to just kind of introduce me to these add-ons. But I could tell pretty immediately that I liked it. Like, I could tell that I really enjoyed playing these add-ons already. So, alright. I will see you in the next match. Whoop! Alright, so now we're going to get into the second and final match of this video. Where I face some pretty decent survivors, I'll say. They were really good, honestly. So once again, same build, same add-ons. We're still running them. I'm just checking out this area. I can hear the Steve working the chest. I see the Bill up there. You get him there. You see the shred cooldown with the add-ons there. You missed there. I'm assuming this dude has dead hard though, because he seems like the type, so I'm just kind of waiting for it. But we get him with the shred there at the window, which feels good. This Steve's going to turn into a much larger problem later on, but you'll see when we get there. So at this point I can hear the Bill running up, and I assume he's going to try to body block us. And I make the mistake of missing a hit there. And the Steve does get free. I think had I not missed the first hit, I would have been fine, but you know. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the Bill. because he made himself an easy target. I can already hear people coming down. The Fang thinks that I didn't see her somehow, which amazes me to this day. So we go ahead and shred her right off top. They finished that gen. I'm waiting to see where they go, but none of them come near me. Except the Fang. She tries to hide over here, and I quickly spot her out. Because this is one of my personal favorite hiding places that I use all the time, so. I know that someone's going down to the basement to get the bill now. And they do. We hook the Fang. And we're going to head back towards the shack because we have no other information right now. So there's Steve. Like I said, he becomes a much bigger problem. I'm going to try to bait him out here. He actually dead-hearted there, which is funny to me since I had already thrown the hit. Use a shred there to break the pallet. They finished another gen, so I'm keeping mental notes on that. The Zarina just gets super unfucking lucky there. Runs right into me. Now this loop right here, I kind of start to realize that he's just going to run me around this. He's never going to drop this pallet. I think I eventually leave him here, but I've also got 4th and addon stacks here. That feels good. I also keep getting caught on this wheel. And then he finally throws it. We break the pallet, of course. They're healing at this point, so that kind of gives me some comfort. I didn't charge up my abyss there enough, so we're just going to have to standardly break the pallet, unfortunately. We're wasting a lot of time with Steve here, and I think I eventually make the electoral decision to fucking not go after him anymore. So we barely catch the bill there with our shred. A very lucky hit, actually, honestly. So now I can hear the bill. I think he's still hanging around here. Oh, no, I think... No, we must have lost him, I guess. This group was really good. They had the shakes. They were able to move around. It eventually becomes a slugfest here at the end, but... right now, I'm just kind of looking... I hear the footsteps, and that's what kind of gives away. Someone's near me and hurt. It's the Zarina, who has Iron Will. Okay, we got our dead heart out of her. That's what matters. We got her. We hit him as well. We're actually, I think we leave the Zarina here to go for the bill. Simply because when you have someone who body blocks like Bill does here, you want to try to get them out of your game as quickly as you can. So I'm going to go for the bill here. I don't know. He must have just been looking back, waiting for me to shred, and didn't see the wall that he was running into. So we throw him up on the hook. He's second tiered. We're going to start making our way back for the Zarina, but I don't have high hopes that we're going to get her. By this point, certainly someone, yeah, would come and pick her up. For sure, for sure. So I'm kind of weighing my options now. I see the teabagging Steve, so I elect to not chase him, obviously. Because the Steve, as you're going to see, is the runner of the group. So what I'm doing here is I'm deciding not to chase him, simply for the fact that I know that he's going to run me around. So here we're going to tunnel this Bill out of the game, because I hear the ever altruistic Steve behind me. Get the hit on him. I'm not sure if they helped the Bill up or not. Okay, so at this point I am unsure where the bill was dropped at. And then I realize it thanks to Fang here. So Bill's try to dodge out of the way of that. I'm learning that as Demogorgon you need to click left. Okay, I hear the Fang goes for a flash there. Almost gets it, to be honest. I'm just going to go away from them so that they can't body block me. I'm going to go ahead and throw this Bill up on the hook. I can hear Stevie Boy Wonders hanging out around me. He dead hards there again because he's a coward. Alright, we're going to leave him now. Trust, we have a process here. We are thinking. I could have portaled here, but I elect not to. Simply to keep my portals hidden for a little bit longer. So I hear some work done on this gen. I see her there. She gave herself away to me. I remember she has dead hard too. Like every other fucking person in this game. So we're gonna commit to her here. We're in a pretty dangerous spot here because we are at Shack. And then we got Steve here. Who thinks he's a genius, but he's tragically. Yeah. So we're dealing with that. The Fang runs over, poor fucking Fang. I don't think she was involved in this at all. And I kind of feel bad for her in this situation, but... So this is where the slugfest starts. So you see the Steve nodding at me. He's waiting for everyone else to recover and shit. We're just trying to scare him off of this arena for the moment. Okay, he runs away. I think they all actually get up at one point. And then I down them all again. He drops the pallet there, which is so funny to me. He's running back. He helps his arena up here, I believe. I think I get her down again instantly. Yeah, he drops the pallet there to serve as kind of a buffer to let her out. Got him there. Serena's gonna double around this side of the shack. I think she helps the Fang men up. Yep. Remember, she's got dead hard. We make her use it there. Sometimes you just want to feign your shred so that you can make them think you're gonna go for it. And now it comes down to me and this Steve. Dead hard, yep. And then we get him. And thus, the match is over. I even picked the Fang men up, and then I think to myself, ah, shit, this dude probably has Unbreakable. Fuck that. So we take him down to basement. I think it's his first hook. And I don't want to chance him getting off of it with like deliverance or, you know, hitting his 4%. We're nodding at him because fuck this guy. He's been teabagging and nodding us the whole match, so we're just gonna, yeah, go ahead, please. I want to show. We're waiting. Next up is Fang. Oh, excuse me, who we hook. And this is where, you know, Sluggy gets you. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and BM him a little bit because we can. And now I think the Zarina has crawled away at this point, but I think we find her nearby anyways. She's on a hill somewhere, one of these little dirt mounds around here. I'm taking this time to break pallets because, you know, may as well get the blood points, honestly. So finally, your boy dies. How unfortunate. We're still down to Zarina, who I think she might be on this hill up here, maybe? No, that's not the hill. This one right here. Yeah. So I don't know if she thought I was just too proud that I would carry her all the way to the basement or what, but we're gonna go ahead and take her to this hook over here. And thus ends the game. So that's how the add-ons work. We also saved her for last hook, so she has no chance of 4%ing. Well, actually she gets to here. And then hatch spawns right there. You ever seen Poetic Justice in action? Because you just have. So yeah, that's the match. I'm trying to do the camera trick thing. I don't know if it actually worked or not. But yeah, so that's these add-ons in action. And honestly, they feel really good. They're really fun to use, and I highly recommend them, so give them a try. If you play Demogorgon, you get the chance. Alright. See ya.